Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this Friday's version of the AI WeCare Team. And for those of you who are not here today, we're hoping you have a wonderful Friday and you're being out there prosperous and making your business and whatever you're doing out there, more dimes and jingle in your pocket. Okay, so what we're going to start with today is that this week, Now Site actually released a couple new features on the site. Oh, we've got a little text here. Hold on for a second. Let's see who it is. Somebody trying to get on. Ah, Bob just Bob just texted me. Okay, Bob will take care of that.
Okay.
Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through that. And also, Mary and I this weekend, we're going to do 3 videos, which by the middle of next week should be up on the IA WeCare Team.now.site page. We're going to do a video on how to use the prospecting tool. We're going to do a video on how to use this new content section. And we're also going to do a video on how to use the whole contact management system and the lists. The other thing that was announced this week was that there will be a calendar function coming to the CRM system before the end of the month.
Oh, that's cool.
So you will be able to put reminders and different things to do all kinds of stuff with that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Going to share. Welcome, Mary.
Hi.
Hey, guess what? I remembered to turn it on and record it. Okay, so I was just telling about the videos that we're going to do this weekend that we're going to do, but I thought this morning what we would do is go over and show them that in the insight portion of the module now, the My Content section is now on and turned on. And I thought that we should probably conclude that as one of the videos this weekend on how to load that when we do the prospecting tracking section of the video. Okay, so when you open this up now, it is just an expanded version of your Pixabay, and where you actually use your image editors when you bring in images into other parts of the platform. The only difference is now you can import my files, you can import my links, and you can import my websites or team links into this. And the reason for that is to make it user-friendly and easy. Let's just get over there. So when you want to use the prospecting tool, when you hit this content right now, here, all those things that you want to use as literally sales tools or business tools that you would need to start a relationship with somebody from your prospects can be stored in here. So you don't have to go to your computer and look for what you want to do. It can be brochures, it can be video links, it can be all different kinds of things in here that you can use. So you would put your contact in here, then you would click this button and it will take you to where my content is. And you'll be able to get that. Then you'll be able to put your message in here that you want to send to the person. You will actually paste the link in the tool below. You will be notified when the user uses one of these contact methods, which you've probably gotten from your enhanced contact when you enhance the contact. Then the email will come to you and alert you that, well, the first thing they opened up was Facebook Messenger. So it looks like they like to communicate on Facebook Messenger. So that's what you would use to do that and do that. So they just turned that on the other day. Like everything else, they never tell us when they do it. They just flip the switch.
It appears.
It cares. And Mary, I was adding that I guess later this month, they're going to put on the calendar feature.
Maybe not this month, but before the end of the quarter.
Okay. And do that. So that's now active and that's something you can use. It's another tool. The other thing is on prospects.
I want to add one more thing.
Sure.
You may have, but I want to point this out. do you see where above 22 and 129, it says your prospect report? For Steve, his billing date is the 30th of every month. So if you're getting close to your billing date and you have not accessed all of your prospects, you're going to lose those ability to go back and pull those prospects.
Yep.
So on the last day of the month of your billing cycle, it could be the first, excuse me, it could be the 20th, it could be the 30th. You need to go in and at least retrieve those so that you don't lose your 100 or your 20 or however many you have in your plan.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing the last couple of days, and I'll probably sit down for an hour and just click and go through and just get them all, because once I've got them, at least they're in my database, right?
Correct.
And then so we've got something we can work with and do that. And then next week, I'm actually going to, this is an evolving tool, just like anything else. And Mary and I were talking about this the other day, and we're actually learning how to use it because nobody gave you directions on how to use it. And what we're finding is, and it's been a couple of discussions, is you don't want to sell anybody first. What you want to do is create a relationship. So you may want to reach out on their LinkedIn or their Facebook account and then just message them and say, you find something in common. So let's go ahead and take a look at David and Raina here.
Hang on just a second. Before you go to David, do you see the step 1 through 8 that appears right there? Here's part of what they haven't told us yet. They admit they have not communicated enough with us. So step 1 is connect. Step 2, 3, and 4 are building a rapport. Step 5 is when you share whatever the message is that you're trying to share, whether it's here's my product, service, or here's what my point is I'm trying to get to you to make sure that we connect on. 6, 7, and 8 is follow-up. Follow-up from message number 5, which was your reason for connecting. Step 5 is your pitch. It's time for a pitch to be made. You've connected with them. You've spent 3 emails or 3 messages to them about how to connect. Share 5 is sharing the opportunity, whichever mindset you are, whether it's a volunteerism, whether it's a sale, whether it's booking a meeting, whatever your next step is to get them to a close is step number 5. 6, 7, and 8, again, are follow-ups. Okay, so as the system starts learning how you respond to your clients for this particular criteria, it's going to start pitching you. It's time to say this. It's time to do this. It's time to do that. That's not been defined yet, but that's in the overall defining of them coming out and saying, what are the steps? And once you do a step that day, it disappears from your now what. It will come back tomorrow, okay? But it disappears today from your now what. Go ahead, Steve.
Well, the other thing too is that one of the things I've been playing with over the last couple of weeks is your targeting criteria. And what I've learned, and I've been putting in different keywords to see and, to get a better qualified prospect. So a couple that I added this week were like retail business and owner. Last week I added home business. And then I have affiliate marketing, residual income, and multi-level marketing, because those are the type of people. When I did that, I'm starting to get much better qualified prospects. So don't be afraid not to play around with your different keywords and phrases on this tool to see what you can do. So I actually brought David Raina down, I guess yesterday, and did an enhanced contact on him. So now I have his picture and I have everything else. But what you need to do is you need to look for key indicators where you have common interests or something you may want to share with the individual when you reach out to them either on Facebook or LinkedIn. The other thing I've also found out is that when you look through this, so his interests are financial freedom, investment, and bingo, residual income. He's looking for residual income. Then when I look at what his skills are and see where he's at, he is definitely a good candidate. This guy would not have a problem learning Now Site. So this guy's a good affiliate marketing customer. Texas A&M. Right, whoop. Right there, Bob.
Pick 'em, Aggies.
Yep, that was, I had to gag when I did that. But that's
I know you did.
We all
and,
make mistakes in life.
and so I can see where he's at. And he's in human resources as director. And, you know, I can see basically what he's interested in, his age group. He's the right age group and everything else. So I would reach out to him on Facebook and LinkedIn and try to link in or friend him and basically start that relationship based on that, saying, hey, David, I noticed that you and I have a mutual interest in residual income. Would you mind sharing what you found that has worked for you? I'm trying to learn this.
Mhm.
So that's how you open the door with this prospect. And then we'll be able to go through step 1 through 8, right? And apply those and do that. And then the other thing is when the calendar option does come up, you'll be able to apply, you'll be able to put dates in for those different follow-up dates if you want to just clue yourself in and do that to give you a reminder on that kind of stuff.
But remember, you also have the notes section up there.
Yep, right here.
Okay, so please, when you're reaching out and talking to somebody, you can keep it right there in the contacts and say, okay, we last spoke and you were going to, let's say, France. Okay, how was your France trip? These are your notes back here so that you can build messages back here that stay with the contact.
And the other thing too is as the relationship builds and you think it's at a point where, okay, you know, I'm going to make a proposal to this guy. That's when, that's when you want to pull a personality analysis. That's when you want to dive deep into the say, okay, what makes this guy tick and what approach tactics, sales tactics am I going to use to convert him when I engage him or her? So we're starting to learn how this all works together now. You know, just like anything else you get from Now Site, it's a box of furniture without instructions. You got to figure it out yourself.
It's from IKEA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm doing that. So I did want to go over those. Those are all new this week, but also these are, I want to share what we're finding as we explore and as we go out there and try to use these great tools and figure out what's the best way to lock and load here and learn how to shoot straight. Do that. Okay, Mary, I'm going to turn it over to you. Any announcements this week?
we do have a couple of announcements this week. And I must say right now, I apologize. I did not put the newsletter together last night. I realized on my way home last night that the computer was still here and I hadn't done that. So forgive me, please. In the drop down on Insight, where you can go pull your prospect, you are also going to be able to pull in the near future. It is going to have, excuse me, a fill in bar. So you start typing and it'll automatically fill in for you. You are also going to have the availability to drop in, sorry, I'm looking for it, industry, job fields, and then it will schedule to a calendar, and I'm looking for the end of the quarter for the calendar. Also scheduled in this is to add an address. So a physical mailing address is coming to the CRM. That's been asked for quite some time now. It will be here. It's just not here at the moment. They are starting to bring this last week. Biggest announcement I can make is no more Facebook Lives on Tuesday. They have dropped those. Sonny does his call and they're bringing in an expert in a category. So think on building yourself. And I must say, I did not attend Tuesday's call this last week. It's been kind of crazy in my world. Yes, ma'am.
There was a time change with that too. A lot of people showed up at the original time for the Facebook Live. And so Sunny moved to that time. He's not before, he was an hour before.
Right.
And so people had the time messed up. So you want to make sure everybody has the right time on those.
Yeah. So as far as I know, Sunny's now at 10 Central Time.
Right.
And then the expert in the field is going to be right after him. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, Justin at 1 o'clock Eastern, which is noon our time, does a presentation about NowSite on nowsite.today, not to be confused with nowsite.live, which is the networking where they're going in from 9 to 5. And they did send out an email last Saturday that they were open until 4 on Saturday, Eastern time, so 3 o'clock Central. And we're doing the demos on Saturday. Again, they didn't tell us. They just said, oh, by the way, it's Saturday. We're open until. Check your inbox. Also, new people coming on. The promotion is still active as far as I know. There was 218 slots last night left for the $100,000 giveaway, which means you sell a monthly prescription. You know where I've been. A monthly subscription, you get $47. If you sell an annual subscription, you get $100. That's in your PayPal account within 24 hours. That's also in addition to the regular comp plan of 20 or 177.6. Okay, so it's extra cash money right now. There are prizes and certificates up on the corporate NowSite page. That's the internal corporate page because there's 2 Facebook pages. So they're printing certificates and posting those up there for the people that are achieving those early bonus commissions. What else is in my notes? Drew was the one that spoke this last week, and it was prospect and recruiting. I do not know who is for this week coming up, but just stay tuned to nowsite.today versus nowsite.live. I am putting as much information on our team page above the fold, and I'm also putting it in the January calendar, okay? If you're a commission earning affiliate, please make sure you did the December fund mandatory meeting. It's on the December page, along with the Google Doc to fill in. Yes, it asks you what your holiday plans are. It's what your holiday plans were. So please make sure you do that before tomorrow. Tomorrow is commission day. It is the 15th. Understand that Monday is also a holiday, so it may not hit your bank until Tuesday or Wednesday, or your PayPal account, okay? I know PayPal does not work on, they don't distinguish holidays. As soon as he hits it and sends it, it's to your PayPal account. You just may not be able to transfer it to your bank until Tuesday. What do y'all, and this is an open-ended question. One, thank you, Bob, for your information for the directory. Who else wants to be on the directory? I'm not forcing it down anybody's throat. So please, if you just don't want to do it, just send me a note saying, I'm done, I'm out of the directory. I don't want to be in the directory. I don't want to be found by others.
It's pretty easy. Bob and I did it together. Bob, how long did it take us to do it? 5 minutes?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you just want your name in the directory, it shows that more people are active in the team if you want to do it that way. You don't have to put anything else in there. And I didn't want to list the name of everybody in the team because that's not what some people want. So anyway, enough on that. What do y'all want to learn on? What do you want us to focus on? Is there a particular area or a particular video that you would like us to do? I've been kicking around doing a 5-minute video like Richard or Quan did to help you in the field. If that seems to be you need a third person to talk about it, Steve and I are willing to do that. Okay. We're also opening meetings in Lake City area and Thursday night here on the northwest side of town. We are starting the Tuesday night live at 6 p.m. Central. We started it this last week. We'd like to encourage those that cannot attend Friday's call to attend Tuesday night's call. It is not based on the same information. We're going to do a little bit more creative and into what y'all want to create and design. So if you're stuck in designing something, we're going to use that as a creative call. Nothing to take away from Alice's and Kathy's call that's part of the Gym Junkies, but I think we need to do it as a team. And I think Steve and I've kind of both agreed that we need to do branding for us.
Yeah, and it's like, what we can do is like, I have a Canva Pro subscription. We can actually do kind of what Lisa, like what they do on the Tuesday night calls. We can actually do, if you're not a creative person, let us help you and let's build a Facebook ad for you. And then just go ahead and give it.
We did that too.
Yeah, just give it to you. It doesn't take that long. And we can go ahead and do that. So.
And
those
if
are the
you
things. Yeah.
still want to be on the Gym Junkies call, we're done in enough time. You can hop on that at 8 o'clock. Okay, so you can have your whole evening of creative time.
Yep.
If you want to.
And you
Okay?
guys will record that too, right? Because that's my Bible study night. So
Yeah, we'll record it and they'll be up on
Okay.
my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, WeCare Team channel. Okay. The other thing I wanted to go over this morning, are you finished, Mary? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't need to interrupt you, but I'm so excited about this. I went over this on the 1K Club call, and I said I would go ahead and do it again today. For those who are interested in affiliate marketing, how it works. I did a spreadsheet, so I'm going to go ahead and share that spreadsheet with you. And I basically took a spreadsheet that Justin did about a year ago now, Mary?
Almost, yeah.
And I expanded on it. And so I just, for my own edification, if I brought somebody on, so I could say, well, if I'm going to be an affiliate marketer, how fast can I make money? And so if you look at this, the way it starts up here, if you sign somebody up in month 1, and they sign up 3 customers at the $87 package, they get 40 BV, or what do they call it now?
CE.
CE.
Commissioning earning dollars, CE.
Yeah, CE here. If you do that, then you get 120 CE here. And if you signed up 1 person that month on an annual plan, you would get, and they bought marketing and they're working together, you would get 355.2 CE. So you would be at 414 your first month. You could literally make $400 your first month. Well, you'd be paid the following month, but you would make $400 for that month. And then if you just did that, and we're talking about only 3 monthlies and 1 annual a month. So we're talking about recruiting 4 people a month. And we're talking about these people for the first couple of months, all being on your level 1. So I'm not talking about level 2 here. I'm not talking about downlines that are going to be created organically that's going to happen. This is if you just put people on level 1. So by the time you get to month 7, using 96% retention on your monthly and assuming 99% retention on your annual, by the 7th month, you can be making $1,000 a month. Now, that's if nobody that you recruit becomes an affiliate marketer. They're all just on your level 1. But we know that that's not going to happen because we know that by that point, you're going to have 28 people, roughly. If you do that, they'll all stay there. And we know that about 10% of those people become affiliate marketers. So that means you're going to have, 2.8 people who are going to want to be affiliate marketers, bro. So argument's sake, say 3. So without that being there, say those 3 people go out and they recruit 5 people under each one of them. Now you're a silver, and now you're getting level 2 income on here, which is not even showing. Again,
It's double the amount because you get paid on your levels 1 and level 2 the same way.
so if you go along here, what happens is that at 13 months is when you get your first renewal. So then that jumps up to 670 because you got the new one plus the other one renewed, and your monthlies are now over 1,000 a month. You're now at 1868, which means roughly by month 15, you could be at $2,000 a month in residual income. Again, saying that you're not going to have anybody on a level 2 or anybody organically growing a downline. My guess is you're going to probably have 5 people by then who will all have 100 clubs, which means then you will also get 2.5% residual of everything that's below you that's growing, as well as your level 2 income. And so my guess is if you didn't do anything, if you managed your teams correctly, I got a feeling that 2,000 month threshold could be around month 12 or month 13. So literally, I don't know too many other affiliate marketing programs, if you play it right and do this, that are going to give you $2,000 a month in residual income after being a year in the program.
So Steve, check the spelling of my last name, please.
Oh, did I misspell it again?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't put the R in there.
2 R's. He's a slow learner.
There we go.
Save
So,
the file.
so what I'm going to do is I've already got 2 100 clubs, 3 100 clubs now, I think as of yesterday. So what I'm going to do is these are people I believe, I think because Bob's already brought me 3 recruits. They'll probably sign up. So Bob, what do you think? Probably in the next couple of weeks, you'll have 3.
That's my hope. Yep.
And so then he's another 100 club for me. And then I can start building out this line down here as it happens. And I can show you, if you bring people on, how it will affect these numbers and add up and scale up. So this spreadsheet is going to be a work in motion to give a practical application of what can happen when you play the game. Now that's taking into effect that NowSite doesn't change the rules along the way, which they've been known to do, but we hope that they don't do that. So I just wanted to share that with you this morning. If you want the spreadsheet, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. I'm also going to post it up in the AI WeCare Team.now.site as a reference.
We're also going to post it in the team section so you can download it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it there as well. Okie dokie. So that's what I wanted to share. Any questions on that?
Hit save, please.
Okay.
Told you he's a slow learner.
I am. Okay, there we go. Okay, Mary, anything else?
No, the only thing I have on this is if you're committed to running 3 or 4 new customers a month, get an accountability partner.
Yeah.
Whether it's me, Steve, somebody, Jacqueline, whether it's anybody else on this call. Okay. Or it doesn't have to be.
I have great accountability partners right now. I got 3 of them. I got Lisa, I got Leanne, and I got Mary. I got 3 accountability partners.
Okay. And we don't let him off the hook at all. Okay. So it doesn't matter if they're in your upline or if they're side to side, as long as you have an accountability partner and you want to decide a goal, you want to break it down to how many do I need to do a day? How many calls do I need to make? How many touches do I need to touch? That's what your accountability partner can help you work with. Okay. And we can break that down into, okay, if you made 10 calls and you get one yes, great. Okay. Take that as a win. If you make 4 phone calls and you get 3 yeses, that's a win. Okay. It just depends on who do you know and who knows them. Okay. So there are several memory jogger forums out there, and I'm going to upload another one to the back office this weekend. So who's your school teacher? Who's your pastor? Who's your dry cleaners? Where do you go? Where do you shop? Where do you eat? If you're not talking to those people because you're just a customer to them, think about that. If you're a customer to them, you're asking them to look at something that you own and that you market and that you sell to help them. If it wasn't to help them, it wouldn't be a good fit. Okay. So talk to your dry cleaners, talk to your nail salons, talk to who cuts your hair. Okay. Everybody is in the situation where they need exposure, but they don't know how. And most people don't even know where to start. Okay. So like I just got off the phone with somebody and I said, I'm your information person. If you just want to put info in front of my name, go for it. Call me, because if you want a contractor or if you want a paint color, okay, you got to have somebody that you can pick up the phone and call and say, I don't know if this looks right or not. Okay. Be that resource person. Be that one to say, okay, I've got a lot of resources that I can go call on. You need a babysitter overnight. Okay. You need a dog walker. Okay. All right. Be that person. That's partly what the directory's for. When you're not sure where to go to find somebody, turn to the directory first. Okay. So look at that as another way of expanding your network, because we are all in one team. We're all one happy family. And Steve wanted to call me and say, hey, I got a question on something. I'm going to take his call. Jacqueline calls me and says, hey, I got a question about something. Yes, I'm going to take your call. Okay. That's the biggest thing. Somebody's not going to pick up your call. But when you know somebody and you've worked with them, it makes it a whole lot easier to pick up that phone call and say, hey, I need help. Okay.
Mary, in the chat, I put the actual link to register for my seminar next Tuesday. For those people
Okay.
who want to learn more about digital marketing, and they are going to be taking registration all the way through Monday afternoon for that course. So it is in the chat up there. So when you view this video, you can actually download it and use that.
It will also appear on the team page along with his flyer for the event.
And Bob
I
actually
went to the
did it.
first one. It was good.
So, yep. And, it's only the beginning of the series. It's a series of 3. And we basically started laying down the basic platforms in the first one, and, how to access them, how to build them, how to use them. And then in seminar 2, we'll start teaching you how to use them to market with, to push out and become proactive in branding your business and building appeal for your business out on the marketplace.
So is this course 1 or course 2?
This is course 1. It's the second one. The first one was in League City. The second one is now in Texas City. And we're probably going to do course 1 again, the 1st of February, but it's going to be in Galveston. It's
Okay,
going to be down at the Galveston Economic Development Partnership.
This course in Galveston, is it course 1 or course 2?
Course
It's
1.
the first course,
I'm
but
going
it's
to
not the second verse.
right, I'm going to reteach it, and I will teach all 3 in Galveston as well.
Okay.
And I'm in discussions right now with the SBDC in Harris County, and they're talking about me doing one doing them in April and May in Pearland, Pasadena, Deer Park, and South Houston.
Because he needs something to do.
Mm-hmm. Especially on a Tuesday.
Exactly, Tuesday. For whatever it is, everything's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Never fails. and it just blows my calendar up and doing things. So at least luckily a lot of the stuff I miss is being videotaped, so I can go back and watch it. So and doing things. Okay, that's about it for me this morning. Mary, how about yourself?
That's about it for me too. Lisa, do you have something?
I don't. Where do people find the team section to download the Excel piece?
You're going to go to the AI.
Yep.
WeCare Team. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong place. Go to the team section and then go to
on Now site, right?
on Now site.
Yeah.
And go to the team section, and then it will be in a download version there.
Okay.
It's not there yet, but it will be there before the afternoon's over.
Yep. I just wanted everyone who's watching the video to know that, because it's not on the website. It's actually in the team section in Now site. So.
I'm going to put it on the website as well. So
Oh,
it will
okay.
be in both places, but
Perfect.
team section on the platform, and then on the team page, it will also be a document.
Yeah, and I
Excellent.
think we've already let you into our team, haven't we, Lisa?
I always go to your website. I don't know if I actually joined the team or not, but I will do that today if I haven't.
Yeah, Mary will
check.
let you. Mary can let you into both of them. She can let you into WeCare and AI WeCare.
Okay.
So the two teams, and I'll put it over here in the chat. You'll see my face on the AI WeCare team.
Okay.
Now, somebody after we did WeCare came up WeCare 2. We are not WeCare 2.
Oh,
We are the original
Oh,
WeCare.
weird.
And then always WeCare is one word.
And then look for between mid and end of next week. I should be finished editing the new videos we're shooting over the weekend, and those will also be up in the on our website, and will also be up on our YouTube channel.
And there's the website page.
There's the website page. Okay, and then also, like, is we tell you, if you don't feel comfortable demoing a business because you think they need to be on the Now site platform, don't sweat it. Let Mary and I do it for you. We will use your affiliate code. You will get credit for it, and we will also do the onboarding for you. So we'll get them squared away for you, get them set up, and do that for you. Our goal is for you in our downline, everyone in our downline, is actually to get their website for free. So you should be, if you can just get at least 3 to 4 to 5 people, friends, colleagues, or other businesses you need to know to do that, then we can make sure that we offset your costs for your platform for you. And that's one less bill in your business you have to pay. And not only that, you'll actually get some extra income. So can't beat that. You know what I love about Now site is not only can you make money, but it's a tool you can use to build your business. You get a twofer. So, I mean, it's great for that. So now it's just a matter of spreading the word and letting people know what needs to happen. I did a demonstration last night for a couple. The gal actually signed up with me, I don't know, 5 months ago, but she's never really used the platform because she was afraid to ask me how to do things. I told her, I said, what do you want to do? And so last night I was on there with her and her husband, because her husband has a real estate business and he saw it and he wanted to know more about it. So literally it looks like he wants his own platform. So he's going to subscribe today. And then the other thing is that I actually built her a website for her business, and I did it in about 15 minutes.
Wow.
A basic website. And then, and when you do that, of course, the AI engine automatically generates a newsletter template, and then you can actually start using social media. So, it's a matter of just turning things on and do that. And we've got that squared away. One of the other things that's back in the team section, Lisa, if you'd like to access it, is that there is a drip email template back there. It's already built. And all you have to do is, if you want to, you can go in there and just change what the copy is, and you can make it all your own, and it's ready to roll.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Mary, I'm about talked out. I'm done.
I kind kind of done too. We got to save something for tomorrow.
Go
But
ahead.
anyway,
Go
y'all
ahead.
need something, you got our numbers, you know how to reach us, please feel free to. Tell your team that too, okay? The first contact is the WeCare Team page. Second contact is reach out to us. Third contact, if they need to, reach out to Now Site Support itself, okay? If you're struggling with something and it takes you more than 5 minutes of pulling your hair out, then you haven't picked up the phone and called one of us. Okay. We're not tech support. I can't fix an error on the system, but I
No.
can help you walk it through and get it escalated to help you get that answer resolved. Okay. But there are some things, tips and tricks we've already figured out. Don't go to your website by typing www in the front of it. Type HTTPS and it will be a secure site. But tell everybody, quit typing in www, which is the reason it happened yesterday, and don't put .com after now.site. Okay. Some people are so used to just doing www that they don't realize that's not the way to access the system. Okay. And they always want to put a .com at the end of it. Okay. So always, if you're giving the website to somebody, make sure that's all they're typing in. Okay. I had somebody last week that I gave the website to, and they said, doesn't work. I said, read me back what I just told you. And they said, what I said, .now.site.com. I said, please remove the .com. We are not a .com. We are a .now.site. Okay. That is our abbreviation. Okay. So little things like that, or if you get an error message by typing in a routed forwarding to a website and it says, doesn't work. You've got a false space in there. Okay. So these are the tips and tricks that we've already learned. And I've said to Steve many times, I've skinned my knees. I'm not going to let y'all skin yours.
Mhm.
Yes, you need to learn how to walk through the system, but I'm not going to let you fall and skin your knees and go, can't do anything else the rest of the day because they're not getting back to me till Monday. Okay. So just relax, pick up the phone, send us a message. We'll get as much detail as we can to you and help you as best we can. Okay.
With that, thank
Signing off.
everyone and have a great weekend.
Thank you
You
guys.
too. Enjoy